Plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as Kansas City disposed of the Mariners 10-2.
Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the Oakland Coliseum. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Paul Blackburn will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Now to the plate, Derek Jeter, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. And underway from Oakland as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Batting second, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
So stepping in is Bernie Williams. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Here's the first pitch. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off-speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the center fielder to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 37 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Here comes Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Darryl Strawberry, as he'll take a look at ball one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Swing and a liner. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at the Coliseum. It's now 2-0 New York. So now into the box is Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today. And
he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt.
So
Chapman.
The next to bat will be Matt Chapman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
Matt Olson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. The next 0-2. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Chapman is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The designated hitter.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down to the zone will get him an out.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Tim Raines. First pitch on the way. As he rips it on the ground to second, and this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Throw over to the bag. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year, 25 homers and 85 driven in. This is skied into short left center. Pinder comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting it.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-0. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Three and 0 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Raines, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time. So here is Wade Boggs, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. stepping up is Chad Pinder, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
That's popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The count now at 2-2. 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a blooper out toward left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
A 1 pitch on its way. In the air out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Potential tying run for him at third base. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Our score remains 2-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Here's the first pitch to him. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Now to bat, Bernie Williams, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Tino Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2-3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
The second
now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Lowry.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And that's the first out.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
One gone for the A's here in the third. And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And now the first pitch. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 2-1. And now, Darryl Strawberry.
The designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
First offering on its way. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Lowry's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Jose.
Digging in next, Jose Canseco struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Count now a ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. To the plate now, Tim Raines. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Runners on the move for second. Hit out towards second. Lowry's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now that's second base.
So next to hit is Alfonso Soriano. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
That evens it up 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 26 for him on the season, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada.
Jorge.
He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
2-1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Laureano able to track it down for the 3rd out. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Williams comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next to hit is Mitch Moreland. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Chad Pinder is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And stepping in, Wade Boggs. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak coming.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about.
A dive, and he knocks it down. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play.
Now back, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Stepping in next, Bernie Williams. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the AB now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Yank just foul. Here it comes on 1-1. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. The 2-1 home. Jeter leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted into center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now to the plate, Tino Martinez. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Set and the pitch. Fastball just off the inside corner. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitcher.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty, the next to hit. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the score. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Now he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Elvis Andrus is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 8.
So one out and nobody aboard. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Athletics strike for two, both coming. Cole Irvin takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound. Top half, Ricky Henderson will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Henderson is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Digging in will be Jose Canseco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner goes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Canseco, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. The 1-1 home. On the move again from first, and he fouls this one off. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Alfonso Soriano will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run. It was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. 1-0 the count. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And there he goes towards second. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the stretch. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And digging in is the outfielder, Ramon Laureano. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that is off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got to manage scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And that brings up Chad Pinder, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The tying run is in to score from second.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there. Four runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Again, another foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This one skied out toward right. Raines will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no error. Now pitch on the way. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Hard hit ball to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there. Below the knee, offensive player was all over.
Alan Trammell will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Alan Trammell.
As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Throw won't get him. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Derek Jeter, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Bernie Williams, hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Alan Trammell is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Jeff Nelson will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Jed Lowry is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman singled in his last at-bat. And the slider gets the call on the inside corner.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Matt Olson's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Ready now is Tino Martinez, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ricky Henderson. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Swing and a liner. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Now into the box, Jose Canseco. And that misses, ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
The right fielder, number 31, Tim Raines.
In now, Tim Raines. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 5-4 New York. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Mitch Moreland comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Shot back up the middle, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Chad Pinder stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that doesn't help.
Flare out to left center. Left fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A ball and a strike now. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. The 2-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball. J.B. Wendelken.
Now pitching for the O's, number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
first delivery to him. Well hit to right. But this is foul for the first strike. And there's ball one. Liner towards second, but there to take it is Lowry as he was well positioned for route number one. Next to hit, Jorge Posada. Last time through was a base hit. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pinder has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are two gone. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the batting order turns.
Leading up for the A's, the shortstop,
Mariano Rivera comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Now pitching for New York.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-1 the count. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
The batter, number 8.
Next up
Second
is
baseman,
Jed Lowry. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Bases are empty. One man out. 2 balls and a strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting.
A's down to their final out now. And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Hit the other way out toward right field. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. So the Bronx Bombers earn their 109th win, best in the division. Jeff Nelson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Mariano Rivera closes the door for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 10 hits,